Have you ever met someone and felt instantly hooked? Not just drawn to them, but consumed by them. Your thoughts spiraling, your body craving them, your anxiety screaming every time they pull away. And when they were kind, you didn't relax, you panicked, because kindness felt like the start of the storm. Let me be clear, that wasn't love, that was survival. This isn't about judgment, it's about compassion for the version of you who mistook danger for depth, who called chaos chemistry, who learned to feel most alive when things were unstable. If your nervous system thinks pain is love, then chaos will feel like chemistry. Today, we're talking about trauma bonding, what it actually is, how it develops, how to spot it, and what to do when it has you in its grip. Let's break it down simply. Trauma bonding happens when a relationship, romantic, parental, or even platonic, is full of intense highs and lows. Your brain starts linking those emotional spikes with connection. They disappear, you panic. They come back, dopamine hit. You feel temporarily safe. Then it all starts again. This creates a chemical loop. Adrenaline, cortisol, dopamine, hope, shame, withdrawal, relief. And you call it love because it feels like love, but it's not. It's a bond formed through inconsistency, survival stress, and emotional scarcity. Trauma bonding isn't just toxic, it's patterned loyalty to pain. It doesn't start in your first relationship. It starts in childhood. If you had a parent or caregiver who was hot and cold, emotionally unavailable, conditional with their love, critical or explosive, then soft the next day, your nervous system learned love is something I chase, earn, perform for, keep peace to receive. You didn't learn stability, you learned survival. So as an adult, you seek out what's familiar, not what's safe. You weren't loved consistently. You were trained to chase scraps and call it connection. Let's get honest. Here are 5 signs you might be trauma bonded, not in love. You feel anxious when they're kind and addicted when they're cruel. Kindness feels like a trick, but their coldness feels normal. The relationship hurts, but leaving feels impossible. You know it's not healthy, but you can't let go. You feel relief when they withdraw, not because it's over, but because the chaos quietened temporarily. You lose your identity trying to be enough. You shapeshift, perform, fix, all to avoid being abandoned. You confuse chaos with passion and call calm boring. Anything steady makes you itch, but inconsistency, that feels like home. You feel unsafe but can't let go. That's not love, that's a trauma bond. If this video's got you questioning whether what you felt was love or just survival, I made something to help. It's a free guide called Love or Trauma Bond. It walks you through the difference with real prompts, patterns to watch for, and tools to help you step out of the loop. You don't have to figure it out alone. The link's below. Here's the part that messes with your head. Real love can feel boring. Not because it lacks depth, but because it lacks panic. Healthy love texts back, shows up, communicates, feels calm, doesn't spike adrenaline. But if you're used to chaos, that safety feels empty, suspicious, even fake. You might tell yourself, I'm just not attracted to them, when in reality, your nervous system doesn't trust peace yet. If you grew up in chaos, love without adrenaline might feel fake, but that's healing, not emptiness. Leaving a trauma bond isn't easy. It's not just emotional, it's biochemical. That's why you might feel withdrawal, grief, confusion, a strange emptiness. But healing isn't about demonizing them. It's about returning to yourself. You don't break the trauma bond by hating them. You break it by reconnecting with the parts of you that were forgotten, ignored, or shaped around someone else's chaos. Go no contact if it's safe and possible. Trauma-informed therapy. Journaling the truth during moments of clarity. Rebuilding emotional safety with yourself first. You don't break the trauma bond overnight. You unhook from it, moment by moment, with love and truth. You didn't choose this bond. It was built on old wiring, old wounds, old definitions of love. But you can choose now not to repeat it. You're not too broken. You're not weak for staying. You're not foolish for calling it love. You were just trying to feel safe with the tools you had. Now, you have new tools. It wasn't love if it broke you, but it can still be love when it finally rebuilds you. If you saw yourself in this, please know you're not alone. So many people have confused trauma for love. It's not your fault, but you get to choose what happens next. Drop a comment below. Which part of this hit hardest? Have you ever felt addicted to someone who kept hurting you? In the next video, we're finally breaking down what real intimacy actually feels like and why for so many of us it's scarier than we expected. Because connection without chaos, that's not fake, it's freedom. See you in the next one.